Here it is.
I just wanted to make this slide with him. Yeah, I mean, in retrospect, he's not that important. But let's just poke a little bit of fun at him there. I sort of gave him the title of like the sovereign coup Gaylord because he's been like the de facto prime minister. When they, we talk about this Carl Schmitt theory, where the sovereign is he who makes the exception or he who takes power in the crisis. And
yeah,
from the look of it in Norway, like it seems like, at least from the media, that he is like the guy that they've defaulted to. I mean, do you want to watch the clip? Because you have one of these, like it doesn't have anything to do with like the gay stuff directly, but you have one of these most famous TV appearances where he just tells, where he's being basically pushed by one of these interviewers, where they talk about mask mandates and that there's like no scientific evidence that masks work.
Oh, this was back in the day when masks didn't work.
He basically tells like, shut the fuck up, like this is the law, like this is the this comes straight from the Ministry of Health, and I don't want you to contradicting this, so shut the fuck up, don't ask me. I mean, do you want to bring the link up, or do you think
we can try. It's probably in Norwegian, so I'm gonna
it's in Norwegian, but
it's gonna be
we'll just have to translate
for us,
on the fly.
We can translate the contents probably. Okay, I will see if I can get this to play. Remove this and share screen with audio. Which one is it? This one with audio. Let me know in the chat if you can hear the audio. Also tell me, Ludvig, if you can hear it.
I can hear it.
Påbud om munnbind. Først var det på offentlig transport. Nå gjelder det også i innendørs på offentlige steder. Fra mars og gjennom sommeren har ikke FHI anbefalt dette. FHI sier faktisk det svagt vitenskapelig grunnlag for å anbefale munnbind. De har gått gjennom over 500 forskningsartikler og lener seg hovedsakelig på 2 kunnskapsoppsummeringer. Den ene sier at effekten av munnbind kan være en 6% smittereduksjon. Den andre 44%, men ingen av dem dreier seg om covid-19. En dansk studie blant 6000 dansker som ennå ikke er publisert, fordi ingen av tidsskriftene tør å publisere den, antyder, sier medforsker Thomas Lars Benfield, antyder at det faktisk ikke har noen effekt. Det en kontroversiell undersøkelse. Bør ikke slike inngripende tiltak som det å påby folk å klistre noe i ansiktet?
Right, so he basically cites a bunch of studies saying that masks don't work. Is basically what he's doing here. This is the interviewer here. He's asking, shouldn't these kind of measures be scientifically based if we're gonna, start requiring masks?
Bør ikke de være vitenskapelig fundert?
Derfor har også FHI vært klare. Jeg enig i at innledningsvis i mars så var det en debatt om nødvendigheten av munnbind. Nå jo anbefalingene fra helsemyndighetene tydelige på at munnbind, hvor det ikke mulig å holde avstand under 1 meter, absolutt noe som vil redusere smitten. Og vi ser nå, det ikke bare på kollektivtrafikk, vi ser på kjøpesentre, trengselen, så vi tror at alle tiltak nå, ta i et tak en periode for å redusere smitten, vil være veldig viktig.
Det kan hende vi tar en ny runde om
men det er veldig viktig for å understreke.
So this guy says that, well, this was a debate back when Corona arrived, and now it's not anymore. Suddenly you've the public health bureau has done a 180 on it. So what's up, basically?
Yep. Well, he tries to go with like the politician, the optical answer here, and just say that well, that we've changed, so we're not debating it anymore, and there's a lot of tight spaces. We have shopping, we have the shopping centers, we have the buses, and we have to do everything that we can. We have to cooperate, and it's a great answer as a politician. Just that, just take the focus away from the studies and just say we have to cooperate and do everything we can to do that. And like this would have been pretty good optically. But like, now like Bent Høie, this other guy's gonna like he's gotten the taste of power now, and he's gonna really try to just go with this kind of
Been running the
almost kind
country
of
for half a year at this
he's been
point.
running the country now, so he wants to just shut this guy up. So let's see.
Folk kan få et annet inntrykk, men jeg hørte på deg nå. Folkehelseinstituttet har anbefalt alle de munnbindrådene og
Helt riktig.
reglene som gjelder i Oslo.
Det sier det er svakt vitenskapelig grunnlag.
Folkehelseinstituttet
Jeg snakker med dem i dag. Jeg ser.
Jo,
Folkehelseinstituttet har jo
Fredrik,
tatt det.
Du kan ikke skape usikkerhet om dette. Dette er alvorlige spørsmål.
Ja.
Folkehelseinstituttet står bak alle munnbindreglene i
This is very interesting. He said that the Institute of Public Health is backing all of these claims or all of these rules when it comes to masks for Oslo, basically. And the interviewer tries to say, well, but they're not scientifically based on anything, and then he just slams back with the same, no, but we're backing this 100%. Shut up.
Yeah, you shut up and you're creating insecurity, and you're creating chaos by suggesting anything else. So he just keeps putting him back in a line, just keeps hammering him. And like, I mean, just to understand this stuff, the interviewer here is actually very good. And I'm not trying to be like, oh yeah, based Asian guy, but he's quite assertive as an interviewer, and he has been able to run over a lot of Norwegian politicians.
The good and bad about him is that he's very good at like hunting for like gotcha moments, which is it's nice for calling people out, but it can get a bit tiresome when he's like digging for them to say something. But usually it works out. He's good at calling out politicians for like, you're not answering my question.
But now he's just being kind of shut down here, which is not it's not typical.
I Oslo, punktum.
Ja, men de sier det er svakt vitenskapelig grunnlag.
Men du må ikke skape inntrykk av at de reglene ikke er anbefalt til
Men du må ikke late som at forskere i hele verden er ens om at munnbind
er utrolig.
He said, don't create the impression that what was the line?
Ens om at munnbind
er utrolig viktig at du nå ikke skaper et inntrykk av at Folkehelseinstituttet ikke anbefaler.
Don't create the impression that the Institute of Public Health is not recommending these restrictions.
He's saying that you can't
say way of
anything.
Saying shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck
you're
up.
endangering us all.
Just saying that, there's like scientific. Just having the discussion is dangerous now because that undermines the power structure. So he's just being completely.
Which makes sense. I mean, if you want to do it, you want it to be. You don't want you want the message to be.
You want to do that, but this is the kind of conversation you want to have in the back room before you go in.
Yeah,
just to be optical for the people here who are just kind of in management or anything. Like you just do not want to do this in front of other people on television. But no, I think he was. Power feels good. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, and he's playing the angle technically of like, I'm doing this for public health. This is for your own good. I'm just trying to keep you safe, sort of thing, right?
Yeah.
So that's the sort of roundabout way on which he wields the power.
Yeah. So I mean, I thought, like I said, I thought this guy was going to be more of an active player in this game, but he's much more of just a politician. I thought it because he's gay. He's just openly gay, but the stuff that he pushed through as the Minister of Health was really just a result of being pushed by these lobby organizations. So the thing that he got through here, in accordance with the Yogyakarta principles, is that you can change your legal gender in Norway simply by applying for it. You do not have to modify, like you don't have to get gender reassignment surgery by just having like your nads and your pee-pee chopped off or getting some hormones or anything like that. Do anything to look different. You can just be a regular schlub man with body hair, like balding, broad shoulders and a dress, and just send in a form. Send in a form, and we'll change your legal gender for you. And he put that through, and after that, I mean, if you look at just if you go to that link that says like Jib Reparations PLS, I mean, you really talk about chutzpah there, because then all of these freaks that have been changing their gender previously with the old rules where they actually had to get gender reassignment surgery, they now want reparations, because if they had been able to do this, like change their gender legally without the surgery, then they would still be fertile. They want reparations for like deciding to chop off their nads when they could have just changed their gender by not doing it. So now, like, after they got what they wanted, they're starting to demand reparations for their own sterilization, basically. I mean, the fucking chutzpah, the insolence of these people.
Jesus.